Hey everyone, have you ever shit your pants? Hi, I'm Adam and this is DRUM-THRU Driving. So this one's about being sick on tour. So really it's about surviving sickness on tour. My story, I think I got a few, but my first story about being sick on the road or being sick and involving shows was early 2000s, and my band Zombie had a show at the Whiskey, and no, I take it back. We had a show in Riverside at this place called The Vibe, and the very next day we had to get on the road and drive to Dallas, Texas for some kind of music conference slash concert performance thing at the Hard Rock in Dallas. We got invited. The indie label we were with somehow worked that out and got us in there, even though we really didn't belong, but cool, we didn't care. The night before, I believe after or right before the Vibe show, I had some kind of fast food. I think it was FAZOLI'S. I don't know if anyone remembers that place. It was like the only fast food Italian place that existed and did not last long. So anyway, I think I remember having that, played the show, and then in the middle of the night, before we had to get up extra early and go, I got sick. I got food poisoning. So I was throwing up every 15 minutes. I was a lot younger. I was living at my parents', and I was just in and out of the bathroom every 15 to 20 minutes. I felt I was going to die. We still had to get out on the road. We make it to Albuquerque.
Don't look much like Los Angeles to me. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
At night. And we went into a T of A, Truck Stops of America, right? Our motel slash RV park was right across the street where we were going to stay that night. And we stopped there for snacks or whatever, and I felt like I needed to kind of eat something. And from already having food poisoning once, I felt like I needed to put something in my stomach. And what do? I go to the little heated kind of, fridge looking thing, but like a heated oven kind of thing where they keep the hot dogs and that kind of stuff. And there was one like rib sandwich So we go back to the motel. We try and get our sleep. I'm up like at 4:30 in the morning, throwing up again, puking my guts out. And I remember Aaron, our guitarist, once we got up, he's like, "Yeah, dude, I woke up because you woke me up because you were like cursing and shouting in the restroom." And I don't really remember that because I was like way out of it, just puking. And he was like, "Yeah, dude, you were like cussing like, God damn it, mother," and just puking, making a mess all in the bathroom. And to be honest, that next morning, Alka-Seltzer saved me. Those tablets that you kind of put in the water. I don't even know if those exist yet, but exist anymore. But Alka-Seltzer kind of like helped my stomach after that, at that point. But anyway, that's my story about getting really sick from like food. So try your best not to do that when you're on tour. Even if you're like not even on tour, you're gonna play a show the next day or that day or whatever. Just kind of like be mindful for your own sake, right? For your own health. And another thing about surviving being sick on tour is technique. As a drummer, sometimes when if you take lessons or if you went to music school or if you just learned a lot of stuff online, like on YouTube or something like that, you're going to know some technique. And what I mean by that is certain ways to execute your drum strokes or beats or rudiments, not using just muscle or waving your arms around everywhere. That's fun, but to know technique, or at least a small level of technique, is very useful. I used to get sick almost every year when we went out on tour. when the Dickies went out on tour, and I kind of got used to that, and I think my body maybe got used to that, so I stopped kind of getting sick like that. But for a few years, like out of these 7 years, maybe the first 4, like every time you go on tour, either I'd come home and get sick, or halfway through the tour I'd be sick as a dog. And what saved me was technique. And what I mean by that was, once I was sick and just tore up, and we still had to play, right? You kind of have no choice. Technique took over when I had no strength. And once technique took over, and all the practice using my wrists and being mindful of how I used my ankle and my foot, playing fast punk rock stuff, took over when I had no more strength, and that got me through the shows. So this video really revolves around that. I hope you enjoyed the story, but what I really want to tell you is get some technique under your belt. And I'm not trying to like tell you if you don't, then you suck or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's really useful if you learn some level of technique, because there may be a time where you're sick as a dog and...
No. No, Megan. No! No! Look away! Megan, no! Look away! Oh!
You don't want to cancel a show, you don't want to let your band members down, and maybe you have a lot of friends anticipating the show, and it's like, oh, we got to cancel last minute because, Joey has, right? You don't really want to do that. So learn some technique, be mindful of what you eat revolving around your shows, and you should be fine. All right, that's all I have for you for this one, so don't shit your pants. Bye.